Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys a perfect 2-0 to start the year. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Tom Bowles. His guys not quite as hot to start the year. 0-2 heading into this one. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. This short throw caught by Goddard. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That good for 19 and a first down.
19 yards. First down, New York.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Robinson will score. Touchdown, New York.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action, here's Nix. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down.
Now a run straight ahead with Warren. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And the Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And his throw is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23.
Next to the air. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing Nix. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally. And they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. To the air, Allen. And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. Clay Walker, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. And this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
At the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. A beautiful fake. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Nix. That pass completed to Dortch. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Complete to Blake Dortch.
On the give, it's Warren. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Bucs at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that. And what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jordan Addison, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
New York.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Nix from the shotgun. Complete to Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. Working out of the gun is Nix. Incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren. Stop shy of the 45. Showing off a nice little move on the play, though. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, Nix. Pass complete to Addison. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
10 yards.
To throw is Nix. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Jets.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Mike Hilton, he came up nicely there and dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Here's Allen. This short throw caught by Goddard. The result, only 40 yards there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Andrew Wingard with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open. Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there, as they'll get 20 in a 1st down. To throw. Here's Nix. A short one there to Fairview. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And the Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week, forces another one.
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about desire.
Oh, I thought it was going to be will, because will rhyme with skill.
Come on, man.
With desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
New York. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This from 54 yards away. Folk's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. New York ready to go again offensively. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Robinson up the middle. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Allen going to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. And he is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jets.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Allen. Touchdown! Elijah Arroyo from 4 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes Zay Jones with the rest of his offense as they take the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They're trying to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
At the 24-yard line.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Got his man. It's Dortch. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of
5 yards. Now it's third and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Nix to the air. Hard throw, incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The Jets offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Checks this one down to Robinson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the give, here's Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the way. And the Jets first down.
Allen now looks to throw. Quick slant to Brown. Now second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Allen.
second and 3.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw, it's Allen. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Allen to throw once more. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To the air, Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up second and 3.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final shot before break. Nix. A short one there to Fryermuth. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one. And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And this defense able to plug him up there as they get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught by Robinson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Robinson on a give right side. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Now Allen. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bucs' 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, another another shot for Robinson. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, New York.
Hand off down to Robinson. Andrew Wingard in to make the play.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense can look tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Allen. Now he's flushed. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Allen now on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. A quick throw, but incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
And maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On play action, here's Nix. The gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second down.
And good play action with Nix. Looking end zone for Jones. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. To throw, here's Nix. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Plain and simple. That's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's Allen. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at the 33. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Nix. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jets will take over, looking to put a drive together. They'll start with the option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't. And at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything. But you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the 1st down. Good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Allen going to throw. That's complete to Robinson. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, it's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To throw is Nix. Completes this to Addison out left. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Throwing Nix. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Hand it to Warren. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one by the line of scrimmage.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
114 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down, New York.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game will breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll give him 4 yards there. That brings up third and a full 10 yards.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Allen now looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together. Nix to the air. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. That pass completed to Dortch. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Nix.
The Jets 42-yard line.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he's going to have the Bucs 1st down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Buccaneers 1st down.
Looking to throw. Nix. And to the right side here, it's Allen. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Nix. And Jones has it over the middle. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bo Nix, 14 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And the Jets 1st down.
Allen off the play fake. His short throw caught by Goddard.
Allen's pass.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
2nd and 2.
They run. Robinson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Gain of a yard.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Robinson will try to pick it up. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. They're going. It's Nix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. So Allen's going to look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he's got it. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
First and goal, New York.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.